Hello friends, welcome again. In this video, I'm going to tell you about coordination. Generally, coordination means organizing of the activities or making things run smoothly together. In our daily life, coordination is everywhere. Suppose we pour milk into our coffee. This is eye hand coordination. Have you seen jugglers juggling the ball? It is again a kind of coordination. And have you ever experienced an orchestra? Here, an orchestra conductor who directs the actions of his orchestra group to produce the fine music. In this orchestra group, various instruments are playing. But this effort of orchestra conductor is to produce the fine music. So in our organization also, manager has to work like an orchestra conductor to produce fine music. So if we come to meaning of coordination, it means the process by which a manager synchronizes the activities of different departments towards the achievement of common goal. There are various departments working in any organization. They all have their own goals, own objectives, but coordination is the binding force which put together all the efforts of all the departments towards the goal, common goal of the organization. Coordination is sometimes considered as a separate function of management. But however, we can say it as essence of management. Essence of management for achieving harmony in individual efforts toward common goal. So, why we call it as essence of management? There are two reasons behind this. एक reason है coordination. It is needed in all management functions. हम सभी जानते हैं there are 5 functions of management: planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. हर organization में planning is the first stage where top management plans for all the organization. Then organizational structure is designed, positions are created, and on these positions staffing is done. After staffing, employees need direction through leadership, through supervision, through motivation to work. And at last but not least, controlling. Controlling aims to take care of all discrepancies which arise between the actual and standard performance. It tries to take all corrective measures to avoid all the discrepancies, all the deviations which arise between actual and standard performance. So, in all these management functions, coordination is needed. It is like a thread. It is like a thread in a garland which binds together all the functions. Without coordination, these functions are of no use. Moving to next reason, it is coordination is needed at all levels. हम सभी जानते हैं there are 3 levels: the top level, the middle level and the lower level of management. Top level, they plan for the organization, they make plan. So in this stage, they plan for organizational structure also. So in order to ensure that these plans are executed according to plans, directing is required. But before that, top level needs this coordination to integrate the activities of all organizational goals. Okay, middle level needs coordination to integrate, to bind the efforts of all departments. At middle level, you know that departmental managers work. यहाँ पर हम मैनेजमेंट डिपार्टमेंटल मैनेजर्स वर्क करते हैं, जैसे परचेज मैनेजर, सेल्स मैनेजर, मार्केटिंग मैनेजर. सो this level requires coordination to bind the efforts of these various departments. Lower level ensures timely work. Work should be proceed as per plan. So for ensuring the work should proceed as per plan, coordination is the needed. Coordination is the factor which ensures that the activities of all the workers, they are going in smooth manner. So we can say on the basis of these two reasons that coordination is the essence of management. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. नेचर, फीचर्स और कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ कोऑर्डिनेशन. हियर यू कैन सी दैट 6 features are shown. The first is integrates group effort. Coordination, it unifies the diverse interest into purposeful activity. Every individual, they come in organization with their own interest, but when they are working in the organizational interest supersedes. This is because of coordination. कोऑर्डिनेशन इंटीग्रेट करता है सारे ग्रुप एफर्ट को, जिससे कि जो भी परफॉर्मेंस है वो एज पर प्लान, एज पर शेड्यूल कंडक्ट हो सके. द सेकेंड, it ensures unity of action. Coordination is the binding force between departments, as we have discussed in earlier slide. It ensures all efforts, they go in same direction. It is the force which binds the action of persons, actions of people towards one common goal. Okay, so it ensures that all efforts are focused towards achievement of organizational goal. Continuous process. Coordination, it is never ending process. Why? Because our functions of management, they are never ending. We start with planning, then we go for organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, and again planning. Okay, so short term objectives are set, and for achievement of those short term objectives, we do everything. We do all the activities, directing, organizing, directing, controlling, etc. And again another objective is being set up, another findings, another reason is there to start with this. So this is a cycle. So coordination also, it begins with planning and it continues till controlling. It is a never ending process. It is a pervasive function. Pervasive means everywhere. So coordination हर department में, irrespective of the nature of department, irrespective of the size of organization, ये present रहता है. And it is found everywhere in all levels. Okay, because अगर अच्छा हम हर जगह कह रहे हैं कोऑर्डिनेशन चाहिए, बट अगर कोऑर्डिनेशन नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा? हो सकता है डिपार्टमेंट के जो फंक्शंस हैं, जो एक्टिविटीज़ हैं, वो ओवरलैपिंग करें. ओके, ड्यूप्लीकेशन ऑफ वर्क हो, chaos create करे. So coordination, lack of coordination may lead to overlapping of activities and they may lead to chaos. Next, it is the responsibility of all managers because it is needed everywhere, in top level, in middle level, and in operational level. So it is responsibility of all the managers, whether top, whether middle, whether operational. They need coordination to ensure their level work. It is a deliberate function. Next, deliberate function. A manager, he has to coordinate the efforts of different people in a deliberate manner. So डिलिबरेटली क्यों करना पड़ता है? सपोज अगर सारे मेंबर्स किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, किसी डिपार्टमेंट के, दे आर कोऑपरेटिंग, दे आर वर्किंग, बट फिर भी स्टिल कोऑर्डिनेशन उसके वर्क को एक डायरेक्शन देता है. ओके, सो इन एब्सेंस ऑफ कोऑर्डिनेशन maybe it may lead to wasted effort. Okay, so it may lead to dissatisfaction among employees. So for an organization to run effectively, efficiently, coordination is required. So this is all about its nature. Moving to its importance. Coordination, it is important. Why? Because it integrates. Every time I am focusing on this word integrates. Okay, why it is important? Because it integrates the efforts of employees, individuals, departments and specialists. So this is the primary reason of coordination is that all the variables of organization, they are interdependent. Okay, like purchase department, sales department, finance department or marketing department, they are interlinked, they are interdependent. Okay, why? Because when we are want to sell some products, so it should be produced through production department, and for production, planning, purchasing should be done from purchase department. Raw materials should be purchased from purchase department, then it is processed in production department, then it comes to sales department for selling, and finance is required everywhere. So you can see that these departments are interlinked, they are interdependent. So manager need to harmonize, need to synchronize the activities of different department. Okay, so the first importance I am going to talk about, it is a growth in size. With increase in size of organization, when any organization grows, so it needs to produce more, it needs more resources for more production. So as a result, number of employees increases. Okay, with increase in size of organization, there is rise in number of employees. So अगर बहुत सारे employees आएंगे, so they are human being, they will be of different nature, different aspirations, different habits, and they will have different goals. So it becomes necessary to ensure that all individuals, they work toward common goals. So coordination comes in scene. So it integrates all the individual goals for achievement of one common goal, that is organizational goal. So it is done through coordination. Okay, number of employees increases, so it needs coordination to harmonize the individual goals and coordination, organizational goals through coordination. Next is functional differentiation. We all know, हम सभी जानते हैं कि ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में बहुत सारे डिपार्टमेंट, डिविजन्स होते हैं, सेक्शंस होते हैं, हर डिपार्टमेंट का अपना गोल होता है, अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव होते हैं. सो अगर सभी अपने अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को देखते हैं तो उनके बीच में क्या आती हैं? क्लैश ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. इट मे लीड टू क्लैश ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. But when coordination is there, it helps to synchronize the activities of these departments. Okay, here one example I have taken. You see, I have taken 3 departments: production, marketing and finance. They have their own goals, own objectives. The production department objective is to produce right quality, right quality, right quantity, and at right time. Marketing department's objective is maximize profitability through customer satisfaction. Finance department, they have their own objective is to ensure adequate returns to shareholders. So अगर आप देखें तो ये तीनों ही ऑब्जेक्टिव्स आपको थोड़ा सा कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट तो नहीं कहेंगे, बट हाँ देर उनके इंडिविजुअल ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं. So production, right quality is needed in right quantity. But suppose in any department, a marketing department, they want to sell the output for 500 units for 1 week, और प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट कहता है नो, इट इज़ नॉट इन आर एरिया, हम सिर्फ और सिर्फ 300 प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं क्योंकि हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव ये है 300 प्रोड्यूस करने का. और सेम टाइम पर फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट सिर्फ 250 के लिए फाइनेंस करने को एग्री होता है. तो तीनों के ही जो ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं देयर इज क्लैश ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. सो कोऑर्डिनेशन, इफ देयर इज कोऑर्डिनेशन, सो वहाँ पर क्या होगा कि हम इन तीनों के ही ऑब्जेक्टिव को सिंक्रोनाइज कर सकते हैं. ओके, विद द हेल्प ऑफ कोऑर्डिनेशन वी कैन सिंक्रोनाइज. नाउ थर्ड importance, specialization. So every organization, specialists are needed. Okay, these specialists, they hire a number of specialists, means who has a specialization in their field of work. So if they are a specialist, तो वो सोचते हैं okay, I am qualified, I'm not going to take any advice or any suggestion from others in matter of my specialization area. Okay, so if this thinking is there, so they will not take advice or suggestion, and it may lead to conflict. Okay, so if coordination is there, so it helps to reconcile the differences. And how this coordination will help? One independent person, okay, he can come and he can reconcile the difference in approaches, interest, or opinions of specialists. So this is all about coordination. I hope you have understood. In next slide, I have taken 2 case studies. So one I am going to talk about and other you try at home. First case study is about in Juicy Limited, the production department is producing juice more than required by sales department. Okay, so there means production department is producing more than required. जितनी demand है उससे ज़्यादा produce हो रहा है. So this practice of overproduction, it leads to wastage. Of course it will lead to wastage. Why? क्योंकि retailers उसको लेके accept ही नहीं करेंगे. So which aspect of management is lacking in this case? So there is a lack of coordination between production department and sales department. Okay, so which aspect is asked? So you will write coordination. So second, same type of case study I have taken. You study and try to do at home. Thank you. Bye bye. Stay safe, stay healthy.